What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Green Rhino in the building. But today we're talking on Volkanoski versus Illia Topuria for the UFC 298 fight. Also, we'll be talking about a review about the whole card, who I think will win, who you got. And don't be sleeping on the Green Rhino Network. Like, subscribe. You know what it is. Let's go. Today we're talking about Alex Volkanoski. We're going to start from the top of the card. Who do I think will win from this whole card? Who are the highlights? The guys to look out for? The guys that I think are like, the undercards that people are not paying attention to? And just generally, who is going to get a slice of a humble pie today? But first things first, let's look at Garry, right? What do you guys think about Garry? The hate on the man right now, the young fighter. Everybody's saying how, he's a cock. People don't want to, he has his wife's husband sleeping in the same house while they're, all that bullshit going on. Do you think the scenario that happened between Paula Costa and Garry where he pushed him away, do you think that makes him a cock, or do you think him having his wife's ex sleeping in the same house with him and also being his nutritionist, things like that the community is talking about? Personally, I think that's weird though, but I'm going to stay out of his personal life, and we're going to focus more on his fighting life. And Garry is a point fighter. He stays from a distance. He likes to pick the distance, try to pick you out like his style. He doesn't, I would say for a fact, who do I think will win between him and Jeff Neal? For the fact that he brought out Jeff Neal as a black man, he brought his arrest from the past. I'm not excusing for whatever he must have did, but bringing it to something he has paid his dues for and bringing it back to light and making a shirt and all the nasty trolling he did for prepare. You could say, it's part of the fight business. We're in there to punch our faces out and shit like that. But guys, there's a line. It's martial arts. So first things first, who do I think will win from Jeff Neal and Garry, right? Personally, Garry is a better fighter. He's the new involved one. So I want to go with Garry, but I have a personal connection. I just want to say that son of a bitch whooped a lot. but it's personal today. We just want to see him get some whooping. But that's what it is. I know, and also I think, he doesn't have his usual bravado he usually has during the fight where he's, he's suave, he's like a white child where he has this bravado where he's, but I noticed because of everybody has been on his ass calling him a cock, he's kind of lost some of his oomph or something, whatever you guys call it. But that's what I'm saying. But generally, I think Jeff Neal got this one in the bag. I want him to win. By statistics and facts, Garry will win, but by just raw power, style makes fights, right? I don't think Jeff Neal is just gonna let him stay on the side and punch him, keep punching him. That's not gonna work. So, that's that. Who do I think? So let's go to the next fight, right? Enough about I can talk about all day. So guys, I don't have nothing personal about the man. So you guys are like, oh, you always no. I like white, black. Yeah, we're here for MMA Africa. We're here to represent our champions. The guys changing it, but I have no sentiments. I just report what I think is good. But I also have my opinions and my stand on it. But I also want to talk about the Merab versus Henry Cejudo fight. Henry Cejudo is an Olympic champion. He's one of a lifetime fighter. He's a generational talent. Merab is coming up for, he's an up and coming dog. We always root for the up and coming guy here. We always want to see, the division gets, a renewed face. These guys have been fighting. And Henry Cejudo recently came out and said if he's not going to be contending for the title, there is no need to be interested in this. So I get he's old, he needs to go take care of his kids, just sit down while the new guys on the block come out. And, because the older he gets, the more danger he's giving his life. Because, you can't be an old man and still getting punched in the face. He's good, he's a good coach. I think he should retire, But people are gonna be like, Gabe, Rhino, why? I'm like, guys, you know, you should be here for a good time, not a fucking long time, guys. It's fighting, it's the sports. Like, these guys get paid to get their face punched in. So there should be a time where you should do this, make a lot of money, and bow your head for the younger generations to come in. Shouldn't be a thing where you're just holding on to it, being greedy, and destroying your legacy that you already built. Because we all know Cejudo is a legend. He's great. Now telling me that he has to now go back, fight for the title. He's one of the first champs we've ever seen of two divisions. So how are we saying he should go back and do that? So guys, you know, I think Merab is gonna win. Just putting it out there. You know, Merab is the dog. He's the bull in the ring. You know, you can't tell him a bull, guys. You know how it is. This is the Green Rhino. I need to keep going. You guys know who I'm going to talk about next, right? Mr. Secret Juice. You know, Paulo Costa. You know, the Brazilian Chad. You know, I like Robert Whittaker, right? Paulo Costa versus Robert Whittaker. Who do I think will win? Bro, you know what it is. It's my man Paulo Costa. Even if our favorite fighter on the channel, Israel Adesanya, the style bender, you know, messed with him, you know, with the back shots. But that's bad. That's bad. We shouldn't do that. Shouldn't beat a man up and still do that to him. That would break something in his heart. But you know, but we are against no graping and nothing like that on this channel. You know, we like to stay consent free. But Paulo Costa's life was changed in the fight with Israel Adesanya. Why was that? Because Adesanya called him out on his bullshit. He has had a couple good wins. He also pulled out, I think he was also call him the pull-out master, because he also pulled out, has been pulling out all year. I think he has had 5 pull-outs in 2 fights, some nasty record like that. But who do I think will win? If we're going to take that off, all that, Paula is a good-ass fighter, bro. We all know that, bro. That man is going to knock you out on any day. It's a Brazilian nightmare. A real nightmare out there, you know. And the branding he's doing, the Secret Juice thing, we've got everybody talking about it. That's a good idea, guys, because now, obviously, by the time he releases that drink, he's going to make millions of dollars, right? So, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and, you know, but Robert Whittaker, right? What do I think about Rob? Rob is having a hard time right now. We love him on this channel. Like, he's always like a thing where what do I say? How do I say this? It's a thing where you don't want to see your legends go down, but I gotta hang the hats. You know, Rob has been a champion. We also know our man on this channel also humbled him a couple of times, you know, for whatever it may mean to him. Like, you know, he still got it, but I don't think he should keep competing on the highest level. Robert Whittaker is a legend to me. He has done so much. He has made, you know, he's one of the people that really got me into MMA and fighting. So, what do I think is gonna happen with this fight, right? I think Robert Whittaker is gonna bounce, but Dricus Du Plessis already printed out the blue shit. You know, already called him on his bullshit card. You know, we already know how to beat Robert already. All Paula needs to do is break his rhythm and a nice body kick to the liver, and you know what it is. He's gonna break down like a cookie. You know, so. But another thing Rob can do is keep the distance, wear Robert Whittaker out, Paulo Costa out, just by, you know, punch to the side, move the distance, try to take him down, a little wrestling to the side, and that would also wear, you know, because we all know Paulo is a muscular, ripped, tough guy. So, you know, big guys like that, when fighting them, you need to make them move around so that they can lose energy. But that's that, right? So, guys, I think those are the fights I'm going to talk about today. I also want to talk about, like, I don't really care about Hernandez and Askarov. I think Askarov is going to win. I like to talk about the guys I like on the channel. And like, subscribe. Thanks, everybody. It's the Bull. Don't go anywhere. Booyaka.